Well, it's Uncommon Fossil, and today I want to talk about Inteleon Urshifu and where the list is at these days now that Paradox Rift is out. The deck is definitely better with it. It's very similar, though, to what it was, but it is improved a little bit, and I think you'll be pleased with it if you liked it in the past. So the main attackers, you have the Inteleon VMAX. This is probably, for a lot of games, the big attacker. The big damage is it doesn't do a lot. It does 70 for 2 energies, does 70 more if you put the energy into hand, so that's 140. And you can Cheryl because you have the energy in hand, because if you use Rapid Strike energy, the 1 energy pays for the cost. Maybe Urshifu is the big attacker too. Part of it's here for the double gunner ability. That's part really why you play more copies, I guess, too, right? You discard an energy from your hand, and you put 2 damage counters on 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. So we're setting up damage with ideally a couple of Inteleon VMAX. You want an Urshifu VMAX threat as well. So let me hit that one up right. Very nice. Two nice attacks. Gale Thrust for 1 energy, 1 fighting. We don't play fighting energies, basic fighting, so it has to be the Rapid Strike energy there. But does 150 if it swings from the bench to the active that turn, and then G-Max Rapid Flow, really nice. Discard all energy from it. It's fighting colorless, so you need a Rapid Strike energy and usually a water energy attached. But then it does 120 damage to 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. Not huge numbers, but very nice. And we're pinging with the Inteleon VMAX, and then we have Radiant Alakazam to move those damage counters around with Painful Spoon's ability. Once during your turn, you can move up the 2 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another. Since it's a Rapid Strike deck. Oh, and then obviously within this, we play Medicham V. Yoga Loop is really why it's here. You do have the first attack, which you might actually use, but generally not. Yoga Loop, you put for 2 energy, so 1 Rapid Strike energy. You put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. If your opponent's Pokemon's knocked out by this attack, you take another turn after this. So you get to stream attacks if turns, full turns, not just the attack, but you draw, and you get to play supporters and all that stuff back-to-back turns. So very nice there as we set up. And then a 2/2 Octillery, a really nice search engine here, Rapid Strike Search. You search your deck once per turn for a Rapid Strike card. You have Rapid Strike Pokemon, Rapid Strike Energy, Rapid Strike Trainer. So just really good card in the deck. The deck would probably wouldn't be viable without Octillery. It's a super good card, obviously only for Rapid Strike, but very nice. So we play 4 Rapid Strike energy. That's the most you can play. It pays 2 energy, any combination of water and fighting between it. So that's what we need for our attacks. And then 6 basic water energy. Some lists play 5. I like 6, just to be safe. Getting those into hand is important. If you wanted to play Squawkabilly on some of those cards, you might cut an energy to make space for that. All right, getting into the trainers, I think what I have is a pretty straightforward list. Let's see. Pokemon Search, we have 4 Battle VIP Pass. We want to get multiple Pokemon down turn 1. Ideally, you want 2 Inteleons, 1 Urshifu, the basics, the Octillery, and a Radiant Alakazam. That's probably what you want to get in play. Leave that bench space for that Medicham V when you need it. So a lot of Pokemon in play turn 1. We also have Hisuian Heavy Ball because we need Radiant Alakazam, we need Medicham V. So if either of those is prized, we can get it out with Hisuian Heavy Ball of the prizes. So very good there. 2 Nest Ball. More could be nice, but going with Battle VIP Pass instead. So we're really relying on Battle VIP Pass turn 1. And then 4 Ultra Balls. We need to get Evolution Pokemon, so that's really the only reliable way to do it. We do also have 4 Seal Stone. That gets us any 1 card, which might be Battle VIP Pass turn 1, might be whatever we need, of course. So just good there. Could be the Pokemon too. I guess that was my thought why I brought it up here. And then since I'm hitting the tools, also 1 Devolution Paradox Rift card. It has value, I think. Some matchups, if you really want to lean into it, then you probably want 2 copies. One copy might not be really enough for the games where you need it, right? You probably need to do it twice. For rare candy decks, if you use Devolution twice, they're kind of shut down, right? 1, you need to get a little lucky still, right? They may have the answer to it, but it's there for those rare candy decks, which can be troublesome, so it helps out there. Okay, just starting to walk through an order. 3 Iono, you know what it does. If you don't, let me ask in the comments. I'll try responding, although I'm having a problem responding to comments now. I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm trying to get that sorted out. 1 Professor's Turo scenario. you put a Pokemon that's in play into your hand, discard all cards attached, which works like Cheryl in a sense, but it comes to your hand. It also helps you get out of being stuck. We don't play any switching cards per se. We'll play the stadium that gives us free retreat, but that, it was Snorlax stall. All we have is Professor Turo's scenario, and then hopefully we can use that at the right time and get the victory. One Arven, search for an item and a tool card. We want to get that Forest Seal Stone. It's really important, or Devolution, and obviously Battle VIP Pass early game is nice. So one Arven is useful. One Earthen Vessel, could play a second copy of this, but it's really good in the deck. One copy is probably enough. You only need one over the course of the game, probably, but you discard a card from hand, draw 2 basic energies, and we want those energies, ideally we're pinging with those Inteleon VMAXs twice on a turn, so we need 2 energies. 2 Melony, right? Energies in the discard, accelerate to one of our Pokemon, to one of our Vs, and Urshifu VMAX is 3 energies. It can be 1 Rapid Strike energy and 1 basic water. So boom, Melody sets up so we can potentially even stream Urshifu attacks. 2 Klaras get up to 2 Pokemon and or 2 basic energies from discard to hand. Obviously the water energies we want to get back, but also getting some back a Radiant Alakazam or a Medicham V or whatever we want to get back Pokemon-wise is nice as well. 1 Cheryl. Okay, at one point I had 2. I cut it to 1 just for deck space. I do like it, right? You heal all damage for each of your evolution Pokemon, discard energy from them that were healed. That way we are getting energy off the board when we attack most of the time. So losing the energy is not a problem. And even the Octillery that's sitting on the bench is an evolution. So heal things off, keep our Pokemon safe. Very nice there. 2 Korrina's Focus. An okay support. You draw the F6 cards in hand. But it's a rapid strike card, so we can search it out with Octillery, and that can be our best play at times. Then 2 Professor's Research, just very good. We just be careful about discarding your rapid strike energy. Just weigh the situation, decide what you want to do. 2 Energy Retrievals, put 2 basic energies from the discard pile into your hand. I think it's better than in this deck than the Superior Energy Retrieval. We don't want to discard 2 cards, and we're not getting back 4 at a time. Usually 2 is as much as we need for a turn. And then 3 Tower of Waters, the State Rapid Strike Stadium. Retreat cost of Rapid Strike Pokemon is 2 less. So essentially, for all the Rapid Strike Pokemon I play, they all have free retreat then. Of course, it doesn't solve the situation up against Snorlax stall, but they are weak to our fighting Pokemon, so we certainly can beat that as well. So that's the list. I've been playing it. I'm liking it. Inteleon Urshifu has been a fun deck. It still is now, and it is a little stronger with these new cards. All right, hopefully we get a nice game. Sorry if there's some funny sounds there. I was taking a cough drop out of my mouth, and I didn't happen as smoothly as I would have liked. So I lost the coin toss. It says my opponent won. I think technically I lost it, but whatever. Doesn't particularly matter. Result is the same, of course. So going second, and not surprised. Some decks will want to go first, but most second. Wow, another mulligan. Wow, okay. This deck is not starting well for me. I did cut 2 basic Pokemon from the list, and kind of is punishing me a bit. So I'll put the Urshifu in the active. I do have the strafe attack. I can just do a little 30 and hit and run. It's a possibility, right? Arven. Okay. It's not a terrible spell. So I have Arven. Arven for Battle VIP Pass and something else. Okay, well, they didn't get much going there, did they? So I definitely do not want to Iono there. So Battle VIP Pass, the tools here. Yeah, I do want to attach Forest Seal Stone. So I want to get down Octillery. Do I want to get down a Medicham, maybe? What's my next turn looking like? I think I'm going to get down another Inteleon. Just start getting the Inteleons powered up. And I guess I will attach here because that's useful. I don't want to use it now. I might as well just do a little damage. Oh, so he resists. That's right. But I do want to switch. I do want to get to the bench. I do think so. So I could have done the 40 with Surf, but all right. So they resist me. So that's important. A resistance of 30. Is that going to make? Ultimately, it's not really going to matter, right? 30 damage would have been fine, but obviously not meant to be. Obviously can't be because of the resistance. No, they're no longer resist me though now because is the metal type, right? So that's the good news because before it was a psychic, now it's a metal. So that's good. I do want to hit them. They obviously need to get something else on the bench, right? Look, I'm not going to one-shot them. They know that. They one-shot me, though, and I don't like that. But, I don't think they're going to be able to one-shot me again. I hope not. If they do, the good news is I don't lose. I don't need to send up. I want to hit them with the Inteleon. I do have Cheryl if they can't manage to knock me out, right? So I probably going to do this. I'm going to get the I want to get the Octillery, and I want to Iono. Shrink their hand down too. Octillery gives me access to whatever I need. I have a Forest Seal Stone attached there. I'd still rather wait on it. Honestly, if they knock out my Inteleon, I'm in a lot of trouble, is what I would say. So, okay. What do I want to do? Do I want to get down another something? I think I do, right? Anyway, I need this energy. So I'll grab the energy. Wow. Ooh, my other two energies are prized? That's not good. Okay, it's good to know, but that's not happy. I'm not happy about that at all. Okay, so I'm going to grab then I guess I'm going to grab a V with my Forest Seal Stone, right? I will do that. Just trying to get things set up here. Yeah, so it only pings the bench, so there's no point in pinging now. That's, want to attack. The energy goes back in hand. I have Octillery in play, so, definitely want to do the extra damage, because this way I two-shot them, so I'm halfway to winning. They're a third, right, to get knocking out the only Pokemon in play, but, the chances are, okay, well, that's, okay, so two more, 4. If they knock me out, they need to bench something, right? Because they don't win. If they don't bench anything, then I just win my following turn. Unless they disrupt my hand. And they're not going to disrupt my hand because they just filled their hand up. Because they can't disrupt my hand without disrupting their hand. So this is okay. Obviously, my opponent just didn't get things going well. So, and then they missed the knockout anyway. So that's good. That is very good. I will evolve here. Why not? And I will just hit into them and take the knockout, take the game. I didn't need to evolve on the bench, of course. But, kind of that was the play if the game was continued. Then I would have probably played, I'm not sure what else I would have played, actually. Korrina's. I don't think I went up to Iono because they were still struggling so much, right? So Iono wasn't the play there, but would have done some more. Obviously, would have used Octillery, evolved the Urshifu, I would imagine. But there we go. So a good game. Opponent didn't set up, of course, but certainly the deck worked that game. All right, hopefully get a good game here. The first game, the game before this was a win. My opponent didn't set up, though. That was pretty clear, too. So it didn't really matter. The deck worked, though. It didn't get going quite as fast as I would like, but okay, get to go first. That's a good sign. Very pleased with that. Hopefully it doesn't help my opponent by their going first, by their going second, but you never know. Okay, Medicham, he's not what I want in the active spot, but because, but we will see. Battle VIP Pass is good, though, so Iono, Ultra Ball. Okay, I shouldn't be getting, my active should not be getting knocked out. So, what's that? Oh, wait, what did I do? What am I doing here? Energy, Melony. I didn't mean to do that at all. That was really stupid of me. I did not mean to. I thought I was playing Battle VIP Pass. I got distracted by their thumbs down. Kind of annoyed by it, I gotta say, because hey, I'm just playing the game, playing a fine deck. Nothing wrong with this deck. And okay, so I have threats going on now. Having the Medicham the active is not ideal. I can attack with Urshifu potentially because I have a water in the discard pile. I should not have used that Ultra Ball, though. I should have saved that for Octillery. I should have got down, I think, Inteleon, Remoraid, not bench the Urshifu. That, obviously Medicham is not one of the active, but I have the Tower of Waters, so I'll need to get that into hand. I'll need to Iono, right? They got fancy energies there, don't they? Yes, indeed. So, okay. So they're roping me. So up the Inteleon, I shouldn't be getting knocked out. What do they have? So obviously, if they were to be able to use Radiant Greninja, take out the Remoraid, that makes my life much harder. Then things would get interesting. At this point, I want to Iono. If they were to take out the Remoraid, I don't want the Remoraid to get knocked out. The Urshifu, I still have the Cheryl, so getting damage on the Urshifu is not as bad for that reason. Although, because of the damage, I get knocked out quicker once I've evolved, then I'm giving up one more prize, right? And the same thing with the Inteleon too, of course. They're both VMAXs. Both give up 3 prizes once they are evolved. Okay. Opponent's still just kind of getting things going, they got a lot of things to do. So, they don't like the spread because it can be, I can take some big turns against them, right? They know that. I think I play Iono here, pretty much whatever happens. Let's see, 4, 5, 6. They're close to getting that Radiant Greninja play though, and that's scary. That will not be good. What are they? They're 1 card away, and they have it now, so they may Radiant Greninja me this turn. Okay, getting rid of Sableye. Okay. So they might take out my Remoraid. I think I still have to Iono, right? Because I just need too many pieces. Melony. Okay, good. They came up short there. That's very nice. Tower of Waters. Okay, so I could be really aggressive. I think I'm going to Iono, though. The aggressive play would be the Melony, but then I've got to get the right pieces off of that. I did not get the pieces I needed, so that part's not making me happy at all. Not happy at all. Okay, so I'm going to attack, right? Because I'm pretty sure that's what I got to do. I don't think I want to bench the Radiant Alakazam, so this is not good. This is a failed turn, unfortunately, but is what it is. So does 40, which, but with Radiant Alakazam and Medicham, it helps, right? Getting damage down helps. So hopefully they don't have a switch cart, right? That's what they want because it gets rid of 30 of those 40 damage, and that's a big deal. They got rid of 1 switch cart, which I'm glad for that. They've played 1, I guess. So I lost the free, but that's okay. I've got it's not terrible. So at this point, I probably bench the Radiant Alakazam and play Korrinas. I'll draw a couple cards. I will draw I think 3 cards because I'll draw one into hand. Okay, Dragonite V. All right, so they might knock out my Inteleon. I really won't. I won't like that so much. I gotta say. This is awkward, very awkward. But you know, I've got to get the Radiant. I need to get a Medicham play here, which I mean, it could happen this turn. I think I don't know that I want to send the Medicham up though. They're probably going to knock out my active. I mean, 1, 2, 3. They've gotten rid of a lot of switching cards though. That's the one. Oops, that's not what I would see. So they could get burned by that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they've ditched 3 switch cards in 3 ropes. So that's good, right? So there's okay. They'll probably get a switch card, or you know, or a jet energy. No, they need to use Dragon Gale. They'll take 2 prizes. It's not great, although they damage their bench, right? So I think I maybe I do set up Medicham then. If that's the play they make, I think I set up Medicham and hope I pull that off. Because you're going to put a lot of damage around 10, 30, and I can take out this Comfy, right? The Dragonite V, a risky move, right? I didn't have the turn I wanted there though. I may bench that Urshifu because okay. I don't think I want another. I really don't want another Urshifu in play, right? I think one Urshifu is plenty, so I'm gonna research. It's not what I needed, not what I wanted, right? So let me thin things out a little bit, I guess. Yeah, I need to get him down. I can Forest Seal Stone. Oh wait, I have energy here. Oh, I do. I can ping an energy if I want to as well. Okay, let me think about that one here. So I move 2 damage from. Okay, and I think I want to take that. I want to ping this turn too, right? I'm getting back-to-back turns, so I need to get some pinging between turns. I'm going to have to kind of... All right, so... Sorry, I'm muttering to myself a lot here. If I get another energy in the disc... No, I could have tried to get that energy into the discard pile, right? I was debating about that. So this gives me more extra prizes is what I'm looking for here, right? So, and then I have to see what I do, right? And then hopefully I get a good prize. I really would like Octillery, of course. Research, okay, research is not bad at all. And I get to play research. I draw a card too. Very nice there. Research. Okay, that is beautiful. So you go down, get rid of you guys, grab my Octillery. I'm in business big time now. Let's say I want to. I do want to take him out. I can't take him out though, right? But that's okay. Do I want to do I want to smack into him with Urshifu? That's part of my question, right? All right, let me get the energy back. So let me do more damage. Let me, oh, sorry, activate my ability. So let me put you here, and let me get you to 40. I think I'm liking that. Oh, let me grab a prize while I'm sitting here, right? I just want to take a prize here. Thank you very much. See what I draw. I still haven't used my. Did I attach? I haven't attached energy yet either, right? So I can take 2 prizes here. I don't think I do though. I think I don't want to be greedy. Don't be greedy, right? Grab him. Gonna retreat. And I will 2-shot them, which is okay. They 2-shot me. Obviously, look, I get 2, but you know, but I'm gonna grab prizes off the bench too. That's the nice thing. So I can, yeah. So they need to get things set up here. At this point, I'm going to take prize. Right now, I'm looking, let's see, I ping, and I can move damage to the bench as well. So, no, I don't win next turn at the moment, right? But they need to, look, they have Dragonite V. He does a lot of damage. So losing the stadium hurts. Is that my second one? That's 2. I only have played one other one, which means I could have to hard retreat. But that damage they do to themselves is super, super nice, right? So what do I want to do here? So I want to, how do I want to work this? I think I want to, let me Arven here. I want to ping. I can ping twice here, right? I can ping twice, and there's a tool. Do I want a tool here? Sure. Doesn't matter at all, of course, there. So Earthen Vessel, discard there. Water. So I'm going to knock you out, so I will ping first. Take my 2 prizes that way, and then attack. Next. And this is after this recent update, and the game seems to be working fine. So 2 prizes there, and I just take the knockout now for game. So there we go. I remember to scoop up the energy. Yes to the extra damage. And, you know, they made the unhappy face. Look, you know, I don't think they should be unhappy that I'm playing this. They can be if they want. But certainly for this matchup, it was brutal for them, right? The fact that they were putting damage on themselves really meant they were going to lose the game, right? I mean, you know, they could have not attacked, but then they would, I guess, would have given them some more turns. But of course, they wouldn't have put them in a better position. So the deck really performed. That was obviously a great matchup for it. But look, Urshifu Inteleon, still a very strong deck. This is a pretty straightforward build, I will say. I've simplified the Pokemon in it. You could play Squawkabilly EX. You could play there's another common one that I'm blanking on right now. But a lot of them play the Mimikyu for the walling. Those are options. And I've kept the supporters. I think that the lines were pretty straightforward. I kept 1 Arven because the tools. 2 Melony, 3 Iono. I reduced some decks play 4 research. I do like I don't, because the special energy is so important. I don't want to research away the special energy, so I'd rather have more Iono and a little less research. And of course, you need Korrina's Focus because it's a Rapid Strike card. It's not that great in itself, but it's super nice that you can search for it. So anyway, the deck has been strong, still is strong. It is better with Paradox Rift cards, so don't be afraid to give it a try. And it's a lot of fun. Take care.